Hey YouTube, it is the 30th of May 2024. We're just back from a couple 100-mile road trip. Took the red tracker this time to get this L130 John Deere all the way to Battleground, Washington. She'd been sitting for a while. It came with property this guy purchased. Deck's pretty crispy, especially there in the front. Most of the tires are flat. The thing is a little dirty, and the steering, nada. It does nothing. It is stuck. Haven't looked at it, don't know anything about it, but hopefully it runs. We're talking 23 Kohler. These are great machines. I worked on one of these. We got it all fixed up this spring. Sold it to a good buddy. He's loving the mower. So I thought it'd be fun to do another one. This one's, she's a little rusty here and there. Let's see what we got for oil. Oil. We're good. Good on the oil. i.e. it's got some. See what the gas situation looks like. MT. And it kind of smells like old plastic and not rotten gas. Well, that's probably good. Maybe it had none in it. And then had no battery. I got a battery here. It's out of the zero turn. We got that Marxon battery sponsored to us, so this is the one out of the zero turn because we put that new one in the zero turn. So let's put the new one, or this almost new battery, in here. See if she cranks. Right. Positive. This side. Oh, the battery box is rusted out. It is rusted out. Dang. Well, it's not looking great. So it's going to take a minute to get this battery in. All right, battery's in. Will she crank over? That is not the clutch. Or is it? Not the clutch. Oh yes, this thing broken. Let's temp that in. Hang on. All right, I got a jumper wire here, and the lock for the clutch brake not working. So I've got to hold it. See if it does anything now. Nothing. another wire. Not sure where it's going. Could go straight to the solenoid here. We'll do that with this jumper wire. And we'll figure out the rest of it later. She's gonna crank. Okay. Let's put some gas in it. Because it ain't got no gas in it. We got some gas. Give that a second to flow down to the carburetor. We should check the air filter for critters and such, but I don't know. Let's just see if it runs. Got something in the filter? No, we got nothing in the filter yet. Might need to pressurize the system. Let's crank it for a little bit, see if the fuel pump will drag some fuel up. Otherwise, we're going to have to blow into that tank. I was trying to idle it down. Fire back up again. Sits there and that carburetor gets happy, probably will go idle a little low. But hey, she runs. I have it strapped to the trailer still, so let's push in the little lever, make sure the hydro works. See if it's happier now. Choke is off. Shut her down, we'll let her sit, we'll come back and kind of reassess this thing, see what it needs. Alright, we're back from lunch. We drove to Lebanon, Oregon. James Gang Pizza. If you're ever in Lebanon, go there. Lunch special, little pizza, salad bar, drink. It's fantastic, fantastic. Excuse me, right before we left, was looking at the steering. And the steering is not broken, it's rusted. I'm not sure what you'll be able to see, but that plate is good. So I sprayed it down with PB Blaster, and we're gonna wail on it with a hammer and a pry bar and see if we can break it loose. I think this thing will steer. I'm not gonna have the camera underneath there and damage it, but you can watch from up here. We'll see what happens. See what happens. I think it'll break free. I'm thinking I'm going to be driving this thing shortly. We can get tires back on the beads or something. There's no snap ring on this left front wheel. That thing about ready to fall off. I'm sure I got one somewhere. Okay. We're just going to beat on it for the moment. 3 pounds of rust. Wow, it's solid as a rock still. Pry bar. Alright, I'll beat for a minute. Alright, we got a ton of rust out of it. We're gonna have to get it in and get it up on a lift where we can get better access to it. Trying to work on it on the trailer, it's just not happening. So that's what we'll do. I think we'll try to start it again. See how the carburetor's happier than it was a couple hours ago. Got some wiring to sort. Smell gaseous. Let's take the choke off. Gas. Oh, I don't even have the key on, Glenn. You dummy. Probably run now. Probably smoke a little. come around. So let's do this quick assessment. We got really rusty steering parts. We're gonna have to get it up where we can work on it. We can't work on it here any longer. We've gone there. We have some wiring issues to fix. You know, this one, the blue wire, is the start wire, and it went on there like that. I don't know what that is, and this probably went to the battery. Okay, so that's that. That's my jumper. I think it has the right front wheels on it, wrong front tires on it, but I'll check because it had that solid center like wheel. Obviously it needs to go to the car wash, so I'll leave it on the trailer for now. And the deck is pretty sad. It's pretty crispy. But it's a 48-inch deck, so they're a little hard to come by. So it's definitely on my short list to rebuild it. And so we'll do that. So it goes forward and backwards, so it's still viable even though it's kind of rusty. It's not going to be a high dollar machine, so we got to be careful what we spend on it and just, you know, keep it as a cheapie. So I think we'll do that. So you know, this is probably a winter project, but I might fiddle with it a little bit more. See if we can get it to steer so I can get it to drive and move around under its own power. All right, guys, appreciate you watching the video. Please give it a thumbs up. Comments are appreciated. I get to the comments every morning, so we'll see you in the morning in the comment section. You can comment about this one, another video, or just whatever you want. I'll read it, and we'll chat. All right, catch you on the next video. All right, bonus footage. I took it to the car wash because I don't like working on them dirty, and got the junk off of it. A little better. It didn't convert all the rust back to steel or anything, but a little better. It's got a little more to go. Got to replace this thing. I did that on the last one too. Probably got a little water and oil at the car wash, but hey, it is what it is. But we got stuff kind of cleaned it up a little bit. So that tire's got air. The tire's got some air. Left rear is about the same. They're a little low. The left front is off the bead. I'm not sure if I can get that one or not. Let's make an attempt. Alright, you can hear my itty bitty compressor that I keep out here in the shed. It's running. I went ahead and stuck a spare wheel on. Again, there was no keeper on it, so it fell right off. So I've got a keeper or two sitting on the shelf in here, but I think I can seal the bead on this tire. We're going to give it a shot. So I may go get my compressor. My Baby Weezer compressor doesn't hold much air, so you get like one shot of this. Sitting in the sun. Help. Come on, buddy. Take care. Danger. Well, yeah. All right, I took that tire in the barn. Big compressor, threw a strap on it, sealed right up. Hopefully it doesn't leak. It doesn't sound like it's leaking. I put a washer on it and found a clip. Let's put this thing on it. Alright. Put this tool away. So remember, I can't steer this at all. And I got to jump start it still till we figure out the wiring gremlins. So this will be fun. And no choke, no choke. How about a key? That's the second time I've done that today. So choke. Key is on. Throttle up, choke is up. Right? Choke is off. Throttle up. Well, car wash, you know, did stuff. Whatever, but it did stuff. It'll dry. It'll be fine later. Alright. Will it roll? Pull that hydro lever. Alright. It's off the trailer anyway. Alright guys, that'll do it. I gotta unhook the trailer so I can have my car back, and I got places to go. We'll catch you on the next video.